Yeah, I thought we started a little slow in the first half. I thought credit Wisconsin, but I thought we got a lot more aggressive, especially with our defense in the second half. I thought we were able to kind of play through a little bit more with Kaila and the rest of the team. Just really liked our energy and the defensive intensity that then led to the aggressiveness that we had on the offensive end. I think we forced about 11 turnovers in the second half. Which was more complete of what we wanted it to look like. So I can't say enough about just the tremendous fans we have, again, to be able to come out and in these cold temperatures and have such a great crowd tonight.
Questions?
Coach, you talk a lot about how Big Ten has gotten so much more competitive since you guys have been in the league, but you still obviously are improved to 7-0 at Wisconsin tonight. What does it mean with the increasing competitiveness of the conference just to kind of have that hold over a program like that?
Yeah, I think, well, first of all, I think you can see in the first half, if you don't come ready to play, I think anybody can beat anyone, and it was kind of a sluggish first half for us. But again, to be able to see our response and the dominance, like you're talking about, is, we want to continue to have that consistency amongst our program every time we step out on the floor.
Kaila, you had 6 at the half, and then you propelled like 22. What propelled that in the second half?
I definitely think it was my teammates finding me and then encouraging me to run the floor, be aggressive in attack, and then we just have more energy, so we were just feeding off of each other. So they definitely gave me more confidence to be more aggressive.
Coach, you mentioned yesterday that transition was a big part of your winning against Indiana. Another big day today. You had a couple 3-pointers and 18 points fast break. How important is it they push in tempo? Really getting out of the
Yeah, it's who we are. I mean, when you look at how fast and athletic and when we get both our guards and our bigs spreading the floor, we have so many weapons. I mean, when you look at our ability to kick ahead and be able to make plays, and so it just comes easier for us. And obviously how we're built as a team is we have to continue to wear teams out. That's where you see that separation in the second half.
Kaila, you talked a little bit about your second half, but specifically when Wisconsin brought it to 5 in the second half, you guys really went on a big run. Can you talk about what your team's mindset was at that point?
Basically just to lock in, and we knew that once we locked in and played together and was more aggressive and intense on defense, it would lead to our offense. So once we chose to lock in on defense, it created more opportunities for us to run the floor and get more shots. So we were able to build a lead off of that.
Brenda, you guys had a couple of standout scores tonight, but overall pretty balanced. And you talked last game about getting people like Vujicic more time. In terms of the balance you're seeing, the minutes you're getting from people, where are you guys with that? Are you pleased with?
Yeah, especially now that we're second half of the season, and I love just seeing the confidence we're growing with. I mean, big picture, we want to be playing 3 games in 3 days for the Big Ten tournament, and in order to be able to do that, we have to be able to have this kind of depth. So to be able to see Blair Watson come back tonight and play the way she did, Sarah B is, every game just getting more and more confident. Have to be able to continue to have that. And then you see the shift of when we get in foul trouble. Kaila, big reason she only scored 6 points the first half. She had, 2 fouls. Stephanie was in foul trouble. So when we have that kind of depth, both inside and outside, that's just going to help us, in the big picture of things.
Off of that, Sarah came in and tried a 3, and then Owens came in and tried a 2. What did that speak to, the strength of the bench as well?
Yeah, I said our bench was terrific tonight, and I loved that when they got their window and their opportunity, they took full advantage of it. And I said when I thought our energy was a little flat in the first half, now that makes you strongly, consider when you see that kind of energy coming off the bench and being ready. Just continues to keep making us better. So I love what they all were able to do tonight.
Shakira, you're getting stronger every game with conference play. How does it make you feel like you're kind of getting the gist of everything?
It definitely brings a lot of confidence to me. My teammates are still, giving me confidence and still passing me the ball and, making sure that, I just keep my head up and worry about the next play. So.
Shakira, what about Big Ten play has actually gotten easier? Is it been better dealing with the physicality of other bigs, or what part of the game has slowed down, I think?
It's really just more about me having more rhythm and our team being more comfortable compared to other teams is they're gonna bring their A game every game and just making sure that we do the same. So.
Tyler, what was your guys' mindset going into that? They obviously had a big buzzer beater win the game prior, but what was the kind of focus of the game today?
We knew they were giving up a good win, so they were going to come in hungry, trying to get another one. And we just knew that we had to stick to Maryland basketball, our standard running, rebounding, and playing defense. So we just made sure we locked in and focused on us, and then we had to execute. And so we did more of that in the second half, and we just got to keep being consistent.
Coach, you've had 4 straight double-digit wins after a string of a few games where it was more hard fought, last-second games. So going forward, how does that maybe help your health or your longevity going through the rest of the season?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're growing as a team, and that's the response that you wanted to see coming out of the Michigan State game. But we also know what's in front of us with the top half of the league is waiting for us with home and road games. So for us, as long as we keep putting our head down and going to work, great things are in store for us. But also understanding, that there's just a lot of great games and competition ahead. But just from our end, just putting our head down and going.